So this is why I say Latto for president. Who, by the way, I think you would make a dope record for Latto. I don't know if you fuck with Latto, but I think you would make some heat with Latto. I can't gauge that response.
It's easy to me. It's like put me in the room, conversation done. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like I can work with anybody in the world, literally anybody.
That's the right answer.
You get what I'm saying? Like again, there ain't no limit to this.
There we
go.
Know
what I'm saying? So just when that happens, I'll call you about that.
Please.
You know what I'm saying? I'll be like, yo, you spoke on it.
There we go.
You know what I'm saying? Well, this is an interview.
Yeah. Hey, you heard it first.
Manifest it. You know what I'm saying?
I just A&R'd the Latto Dizzy Banko record.
You know what I'm saying? So
let's get it. She's been receiving a lot of negative energy from 2 different people recently. So the BET Awards happened, and so she won Song of the Year for Big Energy. And weeks before that, Kodak Black predicted that she would win it because BET is on this quote-unquote women empowerment stuff. And then she did win it, and he was basically like, I told y'all so. My perspective on it is like, one, so many of these artists be like talking down on BET Awards, so I was like, I didn't even know that people cared. But then you look at Kodak Black and people think he's blackballed in the industry. So for him, getting that type of recognition is probably something that is like reassuring for him. Despite the fact like Kendrick just had him all over his album. Like a lot of artists still fuck with Kodak Black and want him on, want to work with him, but he really took this BET Award loss to heart. And like for me, it's just like, I feel like it's whack to say it's a woman empowerment thing because like objectively Latto had a huge year last year. Big Energy is one of the biggest records of this year. So like it's definitely deserving of that. Kodak also has Super Gremlin, which was a super big record, which would also be deserving. Like whether either one of them won, I would be like, okay, I could get that. But to credit it to women empowerment, I feel like that's whack. Because imagine if Latto lost and she was like, oh, it's just because men are preferred in this industry. Like, people be like, yo, like, that's whack. Like, you just lost the award. So I felt like that was kind of whack of Kodak to say. Like, well, what do you think about that?
Nah, listen. Again, all these things be so touchy of conversation.
The politics of the industry,
Politics is nuts nowadays where it's like you got to watch what you say, you know, and it's like, where's the... It's like when you have to know when to say. It may sound crazy and backwards, but it's like you can't say everything. You know what I'm saying? And with that saying, women run the world. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
In a way where it's like big, and even that topic, like that is a reachable record. You know what I'm saying? You got to think deep. Nobody thinks deep anymore. It's just like, so if you think deep, you have to be like, all right, it's a big woman, Mariah Carey sample, the older people were tapped in, the newer people, just the culture of things. You know what I'm saying? It could be in shows, a movie, it could be when you shopping, you're gonna hear it. Sometimes you may not hear the Gremlin song in the H&M, just playing, if so.
That's facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta think about where the reach is happening. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to think deep. You know, nobody thinks deep. It's 1 minute, something's wrong, and it's like commotion.
Yep.
Sit back and think. You know what I'm saying? You got time to think. Like, nobody say, yo, you on the clock.
Yeah. Everyone rushes to have the first opinion. I tweeted this like a couple weeks ago. Everyone wants to have, Solange's album, a seat at the table. Everyone wants to have a tweet at the table. Like, everyone rushes to put a tweet out. And then they be wrong. They don't have the full story. They don't know the depth of the situation. And then you gotta change your mind or you gotta delete your shit. And it's just like, yo, just like wait and think critically. It's a lost art. Critical thinking, reading the room, empathy. It's a lost art. And it's sad.
Nobody, like I said, nobody thinks anymore.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? It's like thinking, believing. It's just like, it's like, oh, what, can I curse it?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, what the fuck?
Yep.
Real fast. You know what I'm saying? It's like, the fuck is you giving up for? You know what I'm saying? Like, like you don't know that feeling.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I was in the gym doing some weights or something and my arm really gave out. So it's like, all right, you know what I'm saying? Like, it gave out. Like, shit just dropped. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, all right, that's the limit.
Yep.
That's really the limit. If it dropped, you ain't picking your shit back up. So it's like, we never know those real type of, you know what I'm saying? Those type of push. We feel like, yo, mad things is happening, but who's really stopping you? You know what I'm saying? Like, who's right in front of you, like, kicking the thing away or whatever is going on. Like, who? It's yourself.
That's facts.
You know what I'm saying? So
that's facts.
Well, the politics is crazy.
Another scuffle Latto had, a social media scuffle.
Yeah.
Nicki Minaj got her Twitter fingers going again and was coming at Latto. This was, what? Well, I don't want to date this. It was a couple weeks ago. It was like really random too. So Nicki was upset that several months ago, Latto said that the female rap game is a lot more balanced than it was when Nicki was dominating. Now we got rappers like Latto, we got Meg, we got City Girls, we got a bunch of other people. It's like there are other female rappers to get invested in.
Right.
Nicki took offense to it on Queen Radio. She was like, these rappers are trying to put them on my level, and then when your album doesn't sell well because you don't have a fan base, blah, 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 all this. She took it as if Latto was shading her. Latto wasn't shading her. She just was speaking on the reality of the industry.
Yeah.
We have other people to listen to besides Nicki.
Right.
Like big people to listen to. Latto had an amazing year. Yeah. Meg is up there. Like a lot of great people up there. So they ended up going back and forth on social media. Latto brought out the big guns, bringing up her husband who...
It's a lot, yeah, it's a lot.
We know what's going on with her husband.
Yeah, it sounded like Clubhouse during COVID.
Yes.
Listen, what this situation is, like, again, who's around, like, yo, give me your phone.
Bro.
You know what I'm saying? Yes. Like, or shut up. You know what I'm saying?
Like, it's goats crashing out.
Let me get my popcorn.
Yeah.
And just sit back and watch something just go down the drain because people just so, it's like more negativity is happening. I think what artist said that negativity spreads faster.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I forgot what artist said that, but
that's
the
truth.
Reality. Yeah, it's just like reality. Come on.
And it's sad to see because it's like
it's whack because like me as a producer, like I want to work with anybody, and it's just hate the part that it's like when it's the clash.
Yeah,
the egos and the prides and all that things how it happen, it gets whack.
Especially like our goats, like Kanye is a goat. Again, Nicki is a goat.
Look at the goats that we. You know, when we used to talk about the Monster song, it's like, yo, okay, we could talk so much great things, but
it's hard to focus
now
on
it's
that.
like how you can focus on that when people are doing things where it's like it spreads fast on the negative side now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now it's like stay off the social media is winning. In so much ways it's winning.
Yeah.
And to me, I think that's a tool, but people feel like that's their audience, I guess. You know, like they gotta, all right, this is how much followers I got, that's who I gotta, like, no, those are not even, that's numbers. You know what I'm saying? That's just people tuning in, they following, they just, everything you're doing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree.
You may lose some friends or people, not friends, but just whatever it is, but people on social media, if they don't see enough of what they are entertained about.
Yep.
If they feel like, well, you talking about you sad all day, and I like when you're sad, so I'm going to watch what you're talking about. Now, if you stop talking about you're not sad anymore and you talking about all the great stuff, let's see if there's stuff following you. You get what I'm saying? People run to your aid once you say, yo, I need help. But if you say, yo, I won, they'd be like, out of, yo, what you did today? Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, the topic is not on what matters. You know what I'm saying? People go off edge of things, so.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's nasty. It's terrible to see like grown ass adults really letting this social media like take them to this level.
Social media, like, you making social media win. Like people getting into your business, and you can't be mad when now you have strangers just talking about whatever, and you can't be mad at them like, oh, don't bring up my kid. You brought your kid into the conversation. Yeah. Like I said, common sense. I don't know. Listen,
it's not common. It's not common.